everyone, it's Megan Varela here, and welcome to day 2 of the Happy Home Challenge, Connection and Meeting Your Basic Needs. On day 1, you set your 2018 intention. The goal of today is to help you build a rock-solid foundation to sustain your 2018 intentions. So please have your 2018 intention written out in front of you, as well as your day 2 guide. Now you can pause the video to either take a moment and find your intention from yesterday in the Parenting for the Next Generation Facebook group or in the day 1 guide, or you can set your intention now if you haven't already. What do you most want for yourself and your family in 2018? Now that you have your intention written out in front of you, take a deep breath and visualize your 2018 intention alive and happening in front of you. Picture what you'd be doing in your life, how you'd be feeling, what you'd be thinking or saying or doing. Now that you have that picture, what is upholding? What's the number one thing upholding your intention? What is making your 2018 intention possible? Now, it may be many different things coming together to become that foundation that your 2018 intention rests upon. But from a positive parenting perspective, everything you do as a parent and as a person is based upon you having a positive connection with yourself. If you picture yourself in your day-to-day life, you're going to have really high-minded moments where you're like, yes, I am doing this thing called life. And then you're going to have moments where you feel the opposite, where you feel like a mess up and totally overwhelmed and frustrated. Those ups and downs and highs and lows are all a part of the big picture of your life and of human existence, especially parenting. And we can all relate to having those ups and downs. Connection is that acceptance of everything that is your life and the linking of your daily life with those ups and downs with your highest self. So then that connection or link with your highest self becomes an umbrella and a foundation to guide, sustain, and support your lives and your 2018 intention. So, if you have your 2018 intention, it rests upon that rock-solid foundation of your connection to your best self and highest place as a person. That sounds wonderful, right? That no matter what's going on in our lives, however stressed we are, that we always have that connection to our highest selves and our best place. But the reality is, that's super hard, and we all know how challenging that can be. So then the question becomes, what helps keep you in that connection with your highest self? Again, so you can bring your 2018 intention alive on a daily basis. Drum roll, what is it? It's when your basic needs are met. When your basic needs are met, that's when you can feel connected to your best self, no matter what's going on in life. And when you can bring your 2018 intention alive on a daily basis. But the number one obstacle to feeling that connection with your best self, and when your 2018 intention begins to crumble, are those unmet basic needs. The number one way to feel like a frustrated, overwhelmed, negative, impatient, and even angry parent is to have basic needs that are unmet. It's so important to understand this connection between your behavior and your basic needs, because otherwise we think it's a character flaw when we mess up, and we go into blaming and shaming ourselves for when we feel negative as a parent. And that's not it at all. If you're feeling negative and far from your 2018 intention, then you simply have an unmet basic need. So let's get specific on basic needs. In positive discipline, to look at basic needs, we use the acronym borrowed from Alcoholics Anonymous. Hungry, angry, lonely, tired, and for parents, I call it HALTS. We add an S on the end for either sick or stressed. So again, that's hungry, angry, lonely, tired, sick, or stressed. If you are any of those, it's so hard to be in a positive place as a parent and to keep your 2018 intention at the forefront of your life. So now let's break these halts down into the positive basic needs that we all need regularly, probably on a daily basis. Okay, so the first is nutrient-dense food and water. The next one is sleep. Positive outlets to express high emotions. And so that would be healthy things you can do to release and express or integrate anger and grief and sadness. Then as far as the lonely of the halts, that would be your connection needs. So quality time, first with yourself, the other adults in your life, and your children. And then stress, financial, and relationship are some of the biggest stresses we face today. And remember, it is the most stressful time in human history to be a parent. And then sick, if we're not feeling well or our children aren't. So now let's work with these basic needs in your life. Take a few deep breaths and picture yourself breathing in this connection with your best place as a person. Now repeat your 2018 intention. And if you're following along with the emails, again, you can sign up at meganbarela.com. You're going to open your Day 2 Connection Guide in Adobe Reader and write your 2018 intention in the gold sun. If you don't have the guide in front of you, then write your 2018 intention on a piece of paper. Now for this intention, read it aloud, get into that gut and feeling place, and identify what is the number one basic need you want to focus on to make this intention happen. So what's the one thing that if you have this need in place, it's going to uphold your intention? And you might have a couple of them, but don't pick too many because we want to make this doable for you. Okay, another way to look at this is what's the one basic need? If you don't have it, it's going to bring your 2000 intention crumbling down. For many of us, it's sleep and food and water and time outside of the house, but you know what it is for you. So again, trying to pick those one or two needs so it's doable. Now, if you're getting the daily emails, you can write that in your Day 2 Connection Guide under the sun. So next, now that you have your basic need connected to your positive intention, we're going to get real, okay? Because the reality is that there's going to be challenges. And what we try and do in positive parenting is get into a proactive, not reactive place. And a part of that, because we all work with challenges, is anticipating ahead of time what the challenges are to meeting your daily goals and intentions. So it's really important to just get real because we're all facing obstacles. So now please write down your number one obstacle to meeting that basic need. You're welcome to pause the video to take some time to write and reflect. Okay, now that you've done that, so you've got your intention, basic need, number one challenge, this is the fun part. What's one simple thing you can do today to meet this need? And then you're going to write that down in the guide. Feel free again to pause the video if you'd like some time to reflect. We're going to be talking more about this essential topic of basic needs and connection in relation to sustaining your 2018 intention on our live call tomorrow, Wednesday, January 10th at 10:30 a.m. on the West Coast. So now go ahead and head over to the Parenting for the Next Generation Facebook group. on the day 2 connection video, pop into the comments what's the number 1 basic need you want to focus on in order to sustain your 2018 intention, and then share a little bit either about the challenge you're working with in meeting this need or what you can do today or very soon to start meeting this need. Share a little bit about your game plan. Remember to share every day on the video, even a short amount, so you can be entered into our raffle prize. And the prize winners will be announced on Friday. It's a drawing of essential oils from our Happy Home mom, Liza. My favorite collection of parenting books I'll be mailing out to one lucky winner, or one Happy Home 6-week online program. That's a $249 value. I'm so excited to give that away to one lucky winner. Thank you so much for joining day 2 of the Happy Home Challenge, Connection and Meeting Basic Needs. See you tomorrow for day 3, Compassion, and our Happy Home live call tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. on the West Coast. Have a wonderful day, everyone.